Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang malumanay. Sa bilis ng mga asyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lakas, power, ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Playoffs. Umuusok pa. Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matikas? Tag-isa ng lakas. Power, ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Playoffs. Nanginginig pa.
Win or go home? That is the question that will be answered in less than 2 hours of basketball action here in our quarterfinals of SINAG Liga Asya Lakas Kwarenta. And we are still broadcasting to you from the second home of SINAG Liga Asya here in SM Events Hall, SM SOUTHMALL in Laspíñas City, the salt bed capital of the Philippines, for our triple header Tuesday win or go home, do or die quarterfinals game, as Erwin Baksalu scored 20 points and 9 rebounds in their last game, got the dub and forced a game 3, a win or go home situation against the MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. headed by Albert Chua, the league leaders in assists, averaging 9 assists all throughout his stint here in our Lakas Kwarenta tournament. That is our game for today. Quarterfinals 1, do or die, win or go home, triple header Tuesday afternoon. GDL Construction kontra MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. Game number 2 will be IGT Warriors versus Taytay J Project. And for our main event, it's Cavite Sea Lions kontra San Juan Kings Exiles. Good afternoon and Happy New Year to everyone. This is my first time sitting here sa 2024. Once again, my name is Rowy Sacote, accompanied by Enzo Galarosa. And Enzo, I know you're very excited for today. Happy New Year to you, first and foremost. Maliban sa haircut mo, anong New Year's resolution mo?
Well, I try. Hindi ko na uulitin to kasi pinakita akong picture ni Dwight Ramos. Epic fail pala sa akin. Pero syempre, New Year's resolution ko is to give the SINAG fans a better coverage dahil ang gaganda ng laro. Especially today, we'll be giving them 3 win or go home, do or die games, starting with itong GDL Construction and the Group A top seed MAPUA 521 Trading Inc.
Yes, that's one of the things na kailangan nating abangan. Siyempre, abangan rin natin ang ating courtside reporter na hindi tayo namamalik mata sa ating courtside reporter. Nagbabalik si Penelope Wilhelmina. Kamustahin rin naman natin si Penelope Wilhelmina. Again, hindi tayo na magmamalik mata. Penelope, what's your New Year's resolutions and what can you say about this game?
Rowy and Enzo, kagaya ng New Year's resolution ni Enzo, of course, bibigyan ko ang ating mga kasinag ng pinakamagandang updates from the sidelines. Anyway, the only variable in social equation, Rowy and Enzo, those are the perfect words to describe this duel between GDL Construction and MAPUA 521 Trading Incorporation. 2 opposing team with only 1 goal to close this one out and move on to the next round. Mamaya bibigyan ko kayo ng update as I man the sidelines for this unawaited duel. But for now, back to you, Rowy and Enzo.
Next time din sana, wag na ganun ka big words yung gagamitin niya. Wala akong naintindihan.
Oo nga, iba klase talaga New Year eh. New words ang ginagamit ni Penelope. Pero syempre, stay in the loop by following our social media on Facebook and Instagram, SINAG Liga Asya, for the updates and hottest news sa ating bagong liga dito sa Asya, and our YouTube and TikTok, SINAG Liga TV, para at least mapanood yung mga live coverages, highlights natin dito since quarterfinals 1 na. And speaking of quarterfinals 1, let's look at the updated playoff pictures natin dito coming into game number 3 between 6 teams for today.
Well, 16 teams tayo nagsimula dito and 3 teams have actually qualified for the quarterfinals too. It's Malolos Republic, MC Sports Management, and VPD Trading. Now, 10 teams remaining vying for 5 spots for the quarterfinals too. And dito tayo nakafocus ngayon sa GDL Construction versus MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. Sino sa kanila ang mag-a-advance? Throw out all the stats, throw out everything everything kasi this game matters for your tournament na win or go home na sila.
Yes, again, the very first game was may twice to beat advantage
Yes.
ang MAPUA 5-1 Trading Inc. and GDL won that game.
Yes,
Di ba?
convincingly.
That's why we have game number 3 right now. That's why let's look at the game story for today. This is anybody's ball game.
Yes, and dahil nga GDL, ginulat nila itong 5-2-1 Trading in their first meeting. MAPUA was the top-seeded team, only lost twice in the elimination round. So, bigla silang ginulat itong GDL that really struggled throughout the elimination round for Bracket B. Kaya it's gonna be anybody's ball game. Kaninong fortunes ang masisinagan ngayon ng basketball gods in this ball game?
Yes, can GDL complete the upset or can MAPUA 5-1 Trading Inc. make a revenge? Let's turn it over muna to our courtside reporter Penelope Wilhelmina for pre-game report. Penelope?
Yes, Rowie and Enzo for MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Incorporation. Coming from a heartbreaking loss, it lit a fire in them to bounce back and close this one out. Head coach Nani Apondalan will activate Alfie Martinez and Zaire Ibanez to put their best defensive play kontra sa walang kupas sa sina Ferdinand Orna at Irvin Baksal ng GDL Constructions. Coming up is the battle between the GDL Constructions kontra MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Incorporation.
Happy.
And now, I'm turning you over to Ram Valid for our SINAG Lakas starters of the game.
Good afternoon, SLA fans, and the action continues. We're coming to you live inside the SM SOUTHMALL, LASPIñas City. This is the SLA SINAG LAKAS KWARENTA Playoffs. Presented to you by IGD Integrated Green Technology. We're also live on SINAG Liga Asya YouTube channel and SINAG Liga Asya FB page at SINAG Liga TV. We got a triple-header games for the quarterfinal rounds of the competition, featuring our first match, the battle between GDL Constructions and your MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading. And now let's meet the starting lineup for both teams. First, for your GDL Constructions. Point guard number 3, Jerry Levides. Shooting guard number 13, Ferdy Orna. Small forward number 6, Raha Mateo. Power forward number 31, Irvin Baksal. And center number 10, Ian San Luis. GDL Constructions is led by Coach Randy Santos. Assistant coaches Armand Trece, Gilbert Victoria, and Michael Isguera. Team owner Mr. Gerardo De Leon. Your GDL Constructions. And now let's meet the starting lineup of your MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading. Point guard number 55, Albert Jua. Shooting guard number 11, Edric Ferrer. Small forward number 6, Jairi Ibanez. Power forward number 13, Ponce Martinez. And center number 4, Ryan Ruby. Head coach for MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading is Nani Apondalan. Assisted by Jeb Tahunera. Team manager Mr. Louis Leyva. And Mr. Rinaldo Santos Jr. Team owner Mr. Teddy Habides. Your MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading. Game officials charged in action. Crew chief Rigor Cuaron. First umpire Dennis Escaros. Second umpire Dennis Stolek. And alternate referee Michael Galutera. This is
our SINAG starters of the ball game. Slight change of lineup for both teams. For GDL Construction, it's going to be Levides, Orna, Mateo, Baksal, and San Luis. And for MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading, it's going to be Chua, Ferrer, Ibanez, Martinez, and Ruby. Once again, this is our win or go home, do or die game for our quarterfinals one. For MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc. and GDL Construction. Once again, this is Roy Sacote at your service with Enzo the EG Loverboy Galarosa and Penelope Wilhelmina. Enzo Galarosa, EG, di ba?
Parang itlog.
Parang kotse.
EG hat
Pero
siya.
eto Enzo, what's the most important thing right now if you are one of the players dito for GDL Construction and MAPUA 521 Trading Inc?
Well, for GDL, it's the pace. Doon nila tinalo talaga ang MAPUA 5-1. They were the ones who set the pace of the game. Tinakbuhan nila ng tinakbuhan itong MAPUA 5-1 in that game. For MAPUA naman, it's their defense. They're one of the best defensive teams in the elimination round for Bracket A. And then last game, parang hindi ganun yung nangyari. And now, Coach Nani Epondolan gets back arguably one of the best wing defenders, not just in this tournament, but in the history of Philippine basketball, in Jaire Ibanez, a former UP Fighting Maroon, a former champion with the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. They get that kind of a wing defender today in this ball game. So, yun yung magiging adjustment. And also, they get back one of their guards, itong si Edric Ferrer, back to help out Albert Chua, bring down that basketball and set the offense.
Yes, and speaking of, last game, Jaire Ibanez wasn't playing for MAPUA 521 Trading.
Yes.
That's a huge factor. And you mentioned run for GDL Construction. For GDL Construction, they got 22 points. Fast break.
Yes.
Points, 22. Imagine, meanwhile, for MAPUA 521 Trading, 10 lang yung nagawa nilang fast break points.
Well, if you look at the elimination round nitong dalawa, GDL has always been a fast-paced team. They were second in the league in fast break points talaga. So yun talaga yung naging key nila. Yun yung napag-usapan namin ni Coach Pancho. It's the running game for GDL. That's why they're going to win. MAPUA naman, they're a slow-paced team. They're very good in their half-court sets. Yun yung nawala in game number 1. So one thing for this game na pwede natin tutukan, whose game is it going to be? Sino magko-control ng pace? Is it going to be a fast-paced game that will favor GDL? Or will it be a half-court game na mabagal that will favor etong MAPUA 5-1?
Well, that's the question. Well, if you have Froilan Bagyun in your arsenal as your point guard,
Yes.
tatakbo ka na lang eh.
Well,
Pero-
just like that also, ito sa kabila, the number 1 leader in assist, Albert Chua, di ba?
Yes, averaging 9 assists a game. Had a double-double in their first meeting last Saturday. Got 10 points and 10 assists for Albert Chua.
But only limited minutes in the first half. Doon talaga siya gumawa in the second half. But yung first half, medyo tinipid siya ni Coach Nani Epondolan dahil nga walang Edric Ferrer dito dun sa lineup nila nung game 1. So that's why they needed Albert Chua, especially in the second half. And maybe that could have been a reason why nag-struggle itong MAPUA. Dahil they only have one pure point guard on the floor at all times.
Yes, as Albert Chua misses that 3-point shot, Baksal with the board. And Baksal played tremendously
Yes.
in his last game. Imagine, Erwin Baksal rather, had 20 points and 9 rebounds.
You got it the first time. It's Irvin.
It's
You
Erwin.
got it the first time.
However, there's a timeout for GDL Construction as MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. are now up by 10 points, 10-0 at the start of our do or die, win or go home. Our score 10-0 with 7 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Welcome back, SLA fans, to our do or die, win or go home quarterfinals game. This game is brought to you by SM Events Hall, the newest and brand new sports events hall here in Laspíñas. SM Events, we got it all for you. As MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. Correction, our official score is 6-0. Okay, wala pang score ng GDL Constructions with more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds of action here.
One thing I'm noticing, Rowie, is that zone defense neto MAPUA is very, very different. Much better player movement, much better yung rotations nila on the defensive end compared nung game number 1. And I'd like to give credit to that. Look at that challenge by Jaire, but good move by Baksal.
Finally, first bucket of the ball game here for GDL Constructions with that shot for Erwin Baksal.
Much needed yan kasi ayaw niyong matambakan kayo early on by this powerhouse MAPUA team, di ba?
Yes, especially Erwin Baksal averaging 9 points a game in his entire Lakas Kwarenta stint, and there was a whistle by the officials.
Good move by Alfie Martinez and Coach Fonzie asking for a, flopping call doon kasi binangga niya, tumumpa si Aranzazo. And take note, Aranzazo played Martinez really well on the defensive end, took him out of his comfort zone. Alfie Martinez averaging 22 points a ball game, only got 17 nung game number 1. And puro free throws pa siya nun. So, di ba? This is some of the adjustments ng Mapua 5-1 na kailangan nilang gawin in this ball game. Put Martinez in a position kung saan pwede siyang makascore much easier dahil nga siya yung pinagpaplanuhan netong GDL construction, and they put one of their best defenders, si Aranzazo, on him in game 1, and it did work for GDL.
Yes, and Alfie Martinez pa, as he misses that second free throw, he is averaging, imagine, 8 rebounds a game.
Oo.
So grabe rin yung contribution niya talaga dito. He's one of the key factors for Mapua 5-1 Trading Inc. Also, they fell short rather. He only scored 15 points and he's averaging 16. Konti lang naman yung difference, pero sayang yung puntos eh.
Well, minsan kasi you also have to look at yung effectiveness ng puntos na yun. May tinatawag na empty points, di ba? Yung tipong kapag tambak na kayo, yung ganon, tas nung ka lang gagawa. Minsan it's the importance of the baskets then for players. You could score 4 points, pero kung yung 4 points na yun, fourth quarter na.
Yes.
Di ba? But dito, look at that. Fonzie Martinez making it rain na ngayon sa field, di ba? Nagsisimula na siya maging aggressive. Unlike last game na medyo naging passive siya, he was seeing a lot of double teams. Every time he moves to the baseline, yung favorite baseline drive niya, meron na agad na secondary defender, and now he's keeping it simple right now.
As we take a look at this lakas move of the quarter, hatid sa inyo ng photo, the official mobility partner of SINAG Liga, Asya, kayang-kaya sa photon.
Right-handed layup from a lefty, di ba?
Yes.
Shows you yung versatility that you have to be ambidextrous when you finish. But the playing head coach right now, Coach Froilan Bagyon in the court, dahil nga wala pa rin si head coach Randy Santos for GDL. So Coach Froilan, eto na naman siya, and nanalasa talaga siya last game.
Yes, played 30 minutes last game and dished out 10 assists. Look at that no-look pass kaagad. Aranzazo but misses. Strong rebound. Good denial by Ralph Ruby. And a fast break opportunity for Mapua 5-1. Good strip, but our officials had a better angle. That's why they blew the whistle.
This is the reason why they missed Edric Ferrer's services last game. Kasi, like I said, the only point guard sa lineup ni Coach Nani Ipondolan for Mapua in Game 1 was Albert Chua. Now you get Ferrer back. Chua can now become a passer, tas si Ferrer na yung pwedeng tumakbo. So, diba, it also speeds up the game for Mapua in today's ball game. So, maybe that's something that can neutralize Ferdy Orna, Coach Froilan Bagyon, Jerry Lavides, yung backcourt talaga ng GDL, pwedeng man-neutralize with Edric Ferrer now present in the lineup for Mapua 5-1.
And nakita natin, there's a slight change of playing style ang Mapua. Sila ang tumatakbo ngayon.
Yes, and kailangan yan kasi yun nga alam na itong GDL na half-court team kayo eh. And they have a set defense already for your half-court offense, which is go down low to the post to either Ralph Ruby or Alfie Martinez. Ngayon, bibiglain kayo na Mapua, but that's a good shot right there by Aranzazo.
Speaking of bibiglain na Mapua, binigla rin tayo ni JJ Aranzazo with that wild floater.
Oh, look at that! How quick that offense was for Mapua.
Yes, that was a good dime right there for Albert Chua.
Showing you why, diba? He's the league leader in assists.
And pinasa niya sa 4th league leaders in terms of points per game, si Alfie Martinez. Napag-mix ko tuloy si Alfie Chua and Albert Martinez.
Kasi pareho eh. Albert Martinez, artista yun.
Oo nga.
Alfie Martinez.
Alfie Martinez.
Artista yun.
Napaghalo ko sila.
mo na. Bagay.
As JJ again from downtown. JJ Aranzazo making his presence known offensively for GDL Constructions.
Last game, defense siya. Ngayon, offense ang pinapakita niya.
Yes, only scored 2 points in his last game against Mapua 5-1 Trading Inc. As Jaire Bañez missed that time. Froilan with the board.
And this is where Coach Froilan thrives. Look at that pass!
Oh my goodness! Dishing some wisdoms here in the court for Froilan Bagyon. That's a highlight play right there. However, on the other end, there's going to be another foul on Irvin Baksal. That's his second personal foul here in the first quarter.
Malaking bagay yan kasi Baksal is a versatile defender, a rim runner. But speaking of rim run, look at this lakas assist of the quarter, Rowie.
Hatid sa inyo ng SM Events Soldier Official or the second home of SINAG Liga, Asya. Look at that no-look dime right there from Froilan Bagyon, passing the torch of experience. Bakit? Tama naman.
Na-miss ko yun. Hindi, na-miss ko lang. Na-miss ko lang yung mga, ganyan, mga line mo na ganyan.
Yes. Mahaba-haba kasi yung pahinga ko ngayong New Year at Christmas eh. So, na-enjoy ko naman yung aking pahinga kahit pa paano. Na-miss ko naman kayo, syempre. Kasi grabe ang bakbakan
kasi
dito.
Kasi hindi mo kami na-miss, baka last day.
Hindi,
dapat mo lang talaga ma-miss to. Of course, we miss you, di ba? And what a time for you to come back. It's the do or die, ano ba, Tuesday. Do or die Tuesday, di ba? Lahat ng games natin is win or go home.
Yes, kung may Taco Tuesday si Lebron, meron tayong win or go home Tuesday ngayon, di ba?
Pwede, may taco ba dito sa baba? Ginutom mo?
Kailangan tuloy natin order. Ang dami kasi pwede punta dito sa SM South Mall eh.
Of course.
And speaking of, going back to Alfie Martinez, did you know that he is the league leader in terms of free throws made and free throws attempt? He is averaging 14.4 free throws attempt and making 9.3 free throws per game.
Diba?
And nakakita na tayo ng 6 free throws sa first quarter pa lang.
First quarter pa lang, di ba? And like I said, he did live in the free throw line last game. He had 22 free throws and converted 13 of them. He had 15 points. That's 13 points of those 15 coming by the free throw line, di ba?
Orna with the end one play right there.
And eto talaga, this is a guy that I believe that is going to be key para dito sa GDL Construction. But look at this, ang lakas moment of the quarter brought to you by Royce Hotel and Casino, Rowie, our brand new hotel partner.
Yes, they're taking the end one express to the free throw line right there for Orna.
Speaking of Royce Hotel, again, narinig niyo po ako mga kasinag, that is our brand new hotel partner, Royce Hotel and Casino sa Clark City, Pampanga po. Thank you so much po, Governor Dennis Delta Pineda.
Yes, imagine mo, dumadami na yung mga sponsors natin, Enzo. New Year, new haircut for you, and new sponsor for
Huwag mo na idamay yung haircut
SINAG Liga
ko.
Asya.
Huwag mo na idamay. Epic fail na ngayon, Dwight Ramos style eh.
Yung hair lang yung Dwight Ramos, ha?
Oo, kasi yung itsura malayo-malayo. Ito na naman, Coach Roylan, 3-on-2.
Another no-look pass.
Oh,
This
good
time
up
to
pick.
Orna. Good defense by Mapua 5-2 Trading Inc. Bothering that shot from Orna.
I'm having flashbacks with Jaire Ibanez doing that to James Yap. Pero good move by Edward Cruz.
Again, credit the dime from Froilan Bagyon. And now, it's just a one-point game. GDL Construction are now...
Oh!
Look at that display of passing right there for Mapua 5-2 Trading Inc.
Tic-tac-toe, Ibanez to Olivares, papunta dun kay Gatchalian. No dribble needed.
Playing like the true Cardinals here for Mapua 5-2 Trading Inc. as they are now up by 3 points with 2 minutes and 47 seconds of action here in the first.
And ganito. Baliktad yung score natin. Last time, 16-13 in favor of GDL yung nangyari last game. So, the tables have turned right now para sa Mapua. But, you know, one thing for GDL, itong front court nila, Ian San Luis and Edward Cruz really battered the front court nitong Mapua. And I did say, yun yung advantage ng Mapua, but GDL. But let's look at this play muna, Rowie.
Our lakas play of the quarter hatid sa inyo ng J Project Clothing Shop, the official outfitter of SINAG Liga Asya, makers of quality uniform. And look at those passing na pinakita ng Mapua 5-2 Trading Inc. Just pure clinic out there.
And yun yung na-miss nila with Jaire Ibanez not playing in game number 1. Yung feel for the game ni Jaire, it's not just the defense, it's the feel for the game from this former Rain or Shine Elasto Painter legend, di ba?
And also a former, or one of his resume na rin is the defensive player of the year rin sa PBA.
Ba't mo pa binanggit? Kasi yung year na yun yung inano na dinipensa niya si James Yap sa finals.
Imagine,
Ano pa sinabi yun?
defensive player of the year,
hurting me.
dinipensa niya pa is the man with a million moves, di
Yes,
ba?
kaya nga sinasaktan mo pa ako eh. You're hurting me.
Pero move
more.
on na, Enzo. Kailangan natin matuto mag-move on. New year na eh.
Di kaya nga ngayon, nakino-cover ko siya, I can see why, di ba?
Oo.
I'm having flashbacks nung napipi ko na ako sa kanya as a, you know, mag-pure foods pa sila nun eh.
And right now for Jaire...
BMEG pala, BMEG, sorry.
BMEG, yes. And ngayon, there's a missed shot right there for GDL Construction.
Oh, good
Sabi
tap.
ka ng bola. Morales saves that possession.
Oo, si Jana at si Modales, hustling hard off the bench. Again, no look na naman kay Coach Froilan.
However, there was a steal right there. Jaire Ibanez gives it.
Oh, sayang.
But Jaire was right there. Perfect place at the perfect time for Jaire Ibanez plus the end one play. And he'll go to the line to shoot a free throw.
That's what they missed. Jaire Ibanez. The passing, the handles, and the hustle. Look at this. He did not give up on the play. After the miss, big Oliveros, andoon agad si Ibanez to put it back up and in plus a foul.
Yes, painting his way in for that end one play right there for the former Rain or Shine. As it's getting physical na.
Okay yun.
Diba?
Oo.
And nasa paint siya.
Yes.
Diba?
Yun
Like
nga
a true
Actually,
elastopainter.
doon nga ako unang na... Sabi ko, akala ko dahil tumira siya sa paint, pero dahil pala elastopainter. Ang galing nun
Diba?
Napaisip ako dun
And right now,
He's also the team manager, by the way,
of
Rain or Shine.
yes.
Current team. That's why he did not play. Kasi may
May
laro
laro.
ang Rain or Shine that day.
as Froilan, sobrang basic na lang sa kanya mga no-look passes, no?
Parang siguro, pumapasa siguro yan dati nang walang salamin, di ba? Kaya no look
Medyo
talaga.
malabo na yung mata ni
Oo.
Coach
But,
Froilan Bagyo.
I believe, Coach Pajo did tell me a story about it. Natamaan daw yan before.
Oh.
That's why nakasalamin siya. I think, I have to confirm that with Coach Pajo. Pero, yun yung sabi ni Coach Pajo, oh, sayang yun!
Trying to
Oo.
make a steal play doon,
Heads up play sana, pero
However,
sayang.
yes, so that's gonna be a turnover for Jeff Martin. Good idea, but poor execution for Jeff Martin as we take a look at the coaching staff of MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. With the head coach Nani Epondulan.
Yes, Coach Jeff Martin did not play last game also. Kaya nga, Jefferson T tsaka si Clark Ballesteros na yung shooters nila. They get another shooter back. But speaking of shooter,
Froilan Bagyon from downtown saying that age is just a number from three-point land.
and I was surprised kasi that's his first shot attempt, di ba?
Yes.
Last game, it took him 3 quarters to take his first shot attempt of the game.
Yes,
So,
that's why
early aggression.
That's why he only scored 6 points in
Oo.
30 minutes of playing time.
And 1 field goal lang ang conversion niya doon, di ba?
Oo.
Puro free throws na yung the rest of his points. But right now, I think Coach Froilan feels like since it's a do or die game, hindi na siya pwedeng mag-antay na third quarter na ako kititira. If the opportunity presents itself, he needs to take over this game just like what he did last time, passing siya. Ngayon, I think I believe he needs to mix it up. Scorer and then passer. Kasi nga, andyan na yung Ibanez, iba na yung itsura ng depensa nitong MAPUA 521. Nababasa din nila yung no-look They're actually expecting it, and that comes from the scouting report watching the game number 1. So Coach Froilan, I believe he should revert back to that, scorer and then passer, that all-around point guard that he is known and loved, and that's why he played formerly for the San Miguel Beermen back then.
Yes, kasi if you're gonna be passing the ball lang all throughout your
good
play,
move.
that's a good move, but poor shot right there. Magiging parang rondo type of defense ang
Yes.
pwedeng gawin ng MAPUA 521
Leave
Trading,
you
wherein
open.
magsasag off sila sa 3-point line.
Exactly.
Pero if you play like what Froilan Bagyon is doing right now, scoring and passing, it's a pick your poison kind of situation,
Yes.
wherein you're gonna make the defenders guessing, are you gonna shoot the ball, are you gonna drive to the lane, or are you gonna pass it to a wide open teammate?
Yes. Well, si Rondo kasi back then at the Celtics, di ba? Not really a good shooter back then. The same with Ben Simmons for the Brooklyn Nets ngayon. But kay Coach Froilan, he can shoot from the outside, di ba? He's a
Yes.
good scorer talaga. If he wants to get 20, he can get 20 at will. But last game, nakita niya na yung teammates niya mainit, di ba? Yeah, he didn't really need to score that much. But in today's ball game, do or die situation, best players really have to come out and perform at their top level talaga in order for the team to come out and be victorious.
Yes, that's why I love this Tuesday triple header natin. Kasi again, win or go home situation. If you win this game, you will proceed to our quarterfinals too.
Yes, and dun sa pinakitang playoff picture, dun sa division netong MAPUA 521 and GDL, wala pa nakaka-qualify. So kahit dito sa kanila, hindi rin nila alam sino makakalaban nila for round 2, di ba?
And yun ang magandang abangan ng mga players and ng mga SLA fans natin. As
Yes.
That's the end of the first quarter. Still anybody's ball game like our game story for today. 21-18 ang score, just a 3-point lead for MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. A different MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. that we're seeing right now compared to their previous game.
Yes, and last game nila nung game number 1, lamang itong GDL Construction by 8 points, 25-17. Now, MAPUA turned it around, 21-18, 3 points ang lamang ng MAPUA. And the reason why I bring that up is nag-iba yung defensive scheme ng MAPUA, and they're also running. Hindi lang puro half court. They're mixing it up, fast-paced and slow-paced game. This is the real MAPUA 521 Trading, the top Group A in the elimination round.
Yes, yung kailangan natin abangan. Playing like the true Cardinal set ang MAPUA right now as our score 21-18 at the end of the first quarter. SLA fans, we'll be back after this.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. baterya ng internet.
Welcome back, SLA fans, to our do or die, win or go home. Let's look at that last performance between GDL and MAPUA 5-2-1.
Yes, they delivered a shocker. Itong GDL, the 8th seed team of Group B, upset one of the hottest teams in the league, the #1 team of Bracket A, MAPUA 5-2-1 trading. And I want to focus on the fast break points. 22 points off the fast break compared to 10 sa MAPUA. Itong GDL was the #2 team, second best team in fast break points in the elimination round. And Coach Pancho and I said that that's gonna be an area kung saan dapat i-take advantage ng GDL in order for them to win. And they did it. And also one thing is the points in the paint. 44 points in the paint from a team that has legitimately 2 big men on their lineup. It's just Ian San Luis and itong si Edward Cruz. Dalawa lang big man nila. And yet sila nag-dominate ng painted area, di ba?
Yes, and yun nga, 44 points in the paint for GDL Constructions. And for MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc., again, they committed 19 turnovers. And ito pa yung field goals nila. They shot 29% lang in their previous outing. 19 out of 64. Imagine!
Well, actually, itong MAPUA, they're not really known to be a fast break team. Diba?
Yes.
Until such time kasi, mahirap sabihin na they're not good at the fast break. But in the elimination round kasi, may mga games sila na hindi talaga sila kumpleto. It's just, if I can remember correctly, it's just the first game nila and the game against Taytay J Project. Yung 2 games lang na yun ang complete lineup sila. So, in terms of pace, baka may games talaga sila na nagtitipid sila ng energy dahil nga kulang-kulang sila, di ba?
Yes.
But now, it's in the playoffs. They have a complete 15-man lineup na. Diba, Coach Nani Pondolan has now the luxury to speed the game up, and we can see, kita mo, Edric Ferrer, diba, tumatakbo kaninang first quarter, and now Coach Yong Garcia comes in for Coach Jeff Martin.
Yes, and eto, for MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc., we also saw them played only 7 players against AMB Mamba.
Yes.
Or Bola Athletics rather.
And also against San Juan
Kings
Exile.
Exile.
Kings Exile. Ginawa din nila yon against San Juan and they won that game. So itong MAPUA 5-2-1 nga eh, diba yung hindi pa talaga natin nakikita yung full potential of this team. Kasi nga, may mga games in the elimination round that they played less than 8 players. Or maximum na nga siguro yung 9 eh, minsan nga, diba? And even Coach Nani Epondolan, wala din dun sa mga games na yun. Si Coach Jeff Tahonera ang nagmamando ng team, diba? So, we haven't really seen this team at their full force, but #1 team pa rin sila, diba? Just goes to show how deep this team is, how high the players' IQ is, and how good their team chemistry is na despite kulang tayo, wala yung head coach natin, diba? They're still winning games. They won 5 out of the 7 games in the elimination round.
Well, even though wala si Coach Nani Epondolan doon sa ibang games, Coach Mike Buendia, he suited up wearing a jersey to play the game. Hindi na nga siya naglaro. He was coaching some of the games na rin.
Yes.
And they have Coach Yong Garcia as well. So,
yes, ang dami.
Yun yung biruan rin namin ni Lordy and Coach Pancho rin last time na
Si Lordy pa talaga niloko.
everyone can step up for MAPUA as the head coach. Kasi
Totoo.
literally, they're actual coaches ng ibang
Yes.
PBA teams and even ng mga NCAA schools.
Yes, and even sa mga regional basketball leagues. But for GDL, it's the same thing din naman, especially with Coach Froilan Bagyon in the lineup. Di ba nga, Coach Randy Santos wala dito. But Coach Froilan Bagyon, last game nung game #1, nakita ko on the floor, nagdi-dribble siya, tapos nag-i-instruction kung sino papasok sa bench, di ba? Sinong isa-sub. While dribbling, he's doing that. And ito yung pagkakaiba ng Lakas 40 natin from the other, types of tournaments na Born 2001, even pro, semi-pro. This is the Lakas 40. It's because ito na yung coaches. Ito na yung talagang mga andoon na sa level of IQ na sobrang taas na, like, pwede nga natin sabihin, godlike na yung IQ nila sa basketball, di ba? They can adjust on the fly.
Kasi literally, you can see the maturity
Yes,
of
exactly.
these players. Look at that. A foul right there for Alfie Martinez.
That's genius by Coach Froilan, binangga niya una si Martinez and then on the second bump, diba, sold the call.
Yes.
Not saying na nag-flop si Coach Froilan, but Alvin Martinez did push him, diba? The geniusness, the IQ of Coach Froilan Bagyon, diba, drawing that foul.
Yes, again, the second league leaders on assists per game.
A good
for
move.
Froilan Bagyan, as there was a whistle by the officials.
Good move by Ian San Luis right there.
And that's gonna be on Ralph Ruby. His second personal foul already. Ralph Ruby, who is averaging 12.3 rebounds per game. The second
Actually,
big
number
leader.
1 siya nung elimination round. Bumaba dahil last game, he only had, I think, 3 rebounds.
Yes, that
Diba?
is usual performance last game si
Oo.
Ralph Ruby. Again, he is averaging right now, during the eliminations, 16 points a game.
Yes. 16
Last
point
game,
and 13, diba? 13 rebounds.
Right now, 4 point, yung last game lang, 4 points lang na-score ni Ralph Ruby.
Yes, diba? Really a shell of himself last game. And I'd give credit that to the man at the free throw line and also Edward Cruz. That defense of the big men netong GDL Construction, pinahirapan si Ralph Ruby. Coach Marcy Gatchalian. Really, Coach Arnold Oliveros lang ang nag-step up na big man last game, and I even said, me and Coach Pancho said, yun yung advantage dapat na Mapua. Mas malalim yung big man lineup nila, but then GDL, their 2 centers really performed at a high level last game.
And kasi again, no Jaira Ibanez that time for Mapua, and right
Yes.
now, nandito na siya. The tables have turned a different story for both teams. There's almost an end one play right there. But Edric Ferrer will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
That's what they missed. Itong Edric Ferrer is a scorer, a really good facilitator. He gives you that option na pwedeng pagpahingahin si Albert Chua, or if you play both of them, you know, pick your poison. Sino ba ang maghahawak ng bola? Sino magiging shooting guard sa kanilang dalawa? When Edric Ferrer is on the floor for Mapua 5-1, it gives them a different dynamic, di ba? You can play 3 guards with Coach Yong Garcia, Edric Ferrer, and Albert Chua. Pwede mo naman ilabas si Coach Yong, go big sa dalawang forward and at center, play 2 point guards there, guluhin mo yung offense, sino mo magdadala. It gives them a different dynamic, and right at the most important game of the season for Mapua, Edric Ferrer comes back in their lineup.
The depth of Mapua 5-1 Trading Inc.'s lineup, it just shows that's why they're the number 1 seed sa ating Group A.
Yes, ay tama yun, number 1 seed of the Group A, dahil tandaan natin, MC Sports Management, di ba, number 1 sa Group B, and yung pinapa-explain sa akin ni Coach Leo na if ever those two will cross paths, di ba, sino ba talaga ang number 1 sa kanila? And to determine that, i-add up po lahat ng total points ng teams from the game number 1 of the elimination to game number 7 and game number 1 of the quarterfinals round 1. At yung pinakamataas na puntos po, sila po ang magna-number 1. Dun, if ever mag-cross paths nga yung magkakaparehong standings, dahil we have 2 ranks, di ba? Dalawang number 1, dalawang number 2, 2 of each number. So, i-add up yung total points nila from the elimination round and game number 1 lang. Game number 1 lang of the quarterfinals round 1. And dun na madidetermine sino ba talaga number 1, sino talaga number 2, sino ba kung baga, sino yung higher seed sa kanila. So itong game number 2, hindi siya masasama dun sa tally, but, di ba, you would also love to win this.
Yes, kasi it's either you win or you go home.
na, yun.
Wala nang i-compute kapag talo ka eh.
Pag kinumpute mo yan, wala din eh. Talo ka rin naman, di ba?
Yes, we're talking about Mapua 5-1 Trading Inc. in this situation. Kasi ang katandem nila or ang same spot nila is MC Sports na
yes.
nag-advance na sa quarterfinals too.
Yes, and on the other hand naman, ito namang GDL Construction, their counterpart is AO Easy Jersey Kings, di ba, na MC Sports Management did defeat. Pero nahirapan din ng MC Sports Management doon, di ba? It was a nail-biter down the last 3 minutes lang kumamada sila Coach Richie Melencio. But again, that's the reality of this Lakas Kwarenta, and that's what we've been hyping up towards the end of the elimination round, di ba? Antayin ng mga kasinag natin ang playoffs. Because anything can happen, and look at that, GDL just literally slapped itong Mapua right in the face, di ba, in game number 1.
Imagine, you're the last team sa Group B.
And hirap sila manalo, by the way, ah.
Oo, and natalo mo is yung Group A, number 1 sa Group A.
Yes, and that's with everything that happened to GDL with Jojo Hatten, Jesse Mapanaw, you know, moving to other teams, di ba? Tapos may mga games pa sila na hindi rin sila full lineup. There's a game there that Coach Froilan did not even play. That was against Bayabas Kennel Leap. Diba? So a lot of things happened dito for GDL Construction all throughout the elimination round. But as Coach Pancho did reference in game number 1, in the playoffs, it's about chemistry. It's about peaking at the right time. And GDL peaked at the right time. During the playoffs pa sila talaga nakakuha ng magandang laro, di ba?
And that's why masasabi nating napapakaba na rin ang Mapua 5-1
Yes.
Trading Inc. Yun ang sinabi
2-point
natin.
lead lang eh.
Yes, just a 2-point lead in the second quarter. Again, tapo na yung stats like what you've
Yes.
mentioned during our pre-game kanina. Kasi this is what matters the most. This ball game right now between these two teams, MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. and GDL Constructions. And eto pa, Enzo, after this game, may 4 teams pa na vying again for a win or go home situation. Kaya ang ganda talaga ng Tuesday afternoon natin ng SINAG Liga Asya.
Muntik pa nga maging 6
Oo.
Ang dami actually. All the games in this Lakas Kwarenta playoffs have been very, very competitive, di ba? And as good as advertised, di ba? And you know, the fans have seen it, have watched it, have loved this playoffs. And even some of the teams na parang bigla na na-excite sila season 2, di ba?
Yes.
Sa season 2 daw, either sasali sila or babalik sila. Ganun yung mga nakukuha nating responses. That's good move there by Edric.
Oh, even our cameraman got hit right there. Pero again, that was a good drive. And there was a whistle there, and I believe that's going to be on Jaire Ibanez.
Yes, and that's what GDL was doing last game. Every time na makakascore yung MAPUA, they were throwing the ball into the front court. Agad-agad din, you know, sabi ko nga don't blink with this GDL backcourt. And dagdagan mo pa. Si Todok, bumalik na rin sa lineup nila. Another guard that can run the floor for GDL Construction, di ba? So, I'm seeing MAPUA controlling the pace of the game, but GDL is trying to force themselves to run, di ba? And yun nga yung ginagawa ni Edric Ferrer, tumatakbo with GDL. So, it's very interesting, and that's why we have just a 5-point ball game ngayon. Di ba, wala pa talaga may clear momentum dahil nga seesaw affair. Both teams are trying to force their games into each other, and this is what a do or die game is all about.
Yes, and right now, as you can see, MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. up by 5 points with less than 5 minutes of action here in the first half as Albert Chua checks in again for MAPUA.
Another thing also to note, Roe, is the free throw shooting of both teams. GDL played well in the shot well at the free throw line. Itong MAPUA last game in game 1 did not shoot well. Actually missed 5 consecutive free throws in the 4th period of that game. So kailangan din natin tutukan yung free throw shooting ng parehong koponan in this ball game.
And right now for MAPUA 521 Trading Inc., they're shooting better actually right now sa free throw here in the first half alone.
Yes. Ito na naman, MAPUA on the run. Oh, good move by Fonzie, sayang.
But short and almost an end-one play for Albert Chua.
Tamo, binibilisan talaga netong MAPUA yung laro nila. They are confident now that they have Edric Ferrer and Albert Chua in the backcourt. Other guys are starting to run with them, and then Jaire Ibanez playing that safety role dito sa ilalim, sa defensive end. MAPUA is really a different beast when they have a complete lineup.
Yes, kasi this is like the 3rd time na nakita lang natin na ganito karaming players ang MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. Sa Lakas 40 natin.
Ikaw 3rd time. Oh, this is just my like...
Again, yung first game.
Oh, first game and then Tai-Tai. Actually, yung Tai-Tai game, that was they only had 13.
Ito
full 15
ngayon.
talaga. I believe this is the first time kasi even yung first game nila, I think may mga kulang din silang players nun eh. So this is actually their first official game that they have all 15 players in the lineup, di ba?
Yes. And right now, Albert Chua sinks in the first, misses the second, and Irvin with the board.
Nakakabalik pa lang.
And there was a whistle right there. 2 players are now down on the floor.
Baksal and itong si Ruby.
Yes, 2 key players are down on the floor right now.
Both holding their face.
Yes, might have gotten hit on the face.
I believe our referees are going to replay that. Yeah, Senyas ata sila, but Baksal kakabalik lang, natamaan agad.
Yes, and Ralph Ruby naman on the other end.
But both of these guys are very physical players, diba? So, you know, both of them physical players, energetic players, diba, mga big men. And, you know, those things are bound to happen, especially in the playoffs, actually. Medyo hindi pa nga gaano ka-physical pa tong laro na to in the first half eh. Mas tataas pa yung intensity and physicality come the second half, especially the 4th and final quarter of this game.
Yes, and because of that, we have a double foul right there on Ralph Ruby and Irvin Baksal. And ayun. Irvin Baksal, medyo inuwakan yung face actually ni Ralph Ruby.
Well, that's on the replay there, but
fast-paced kasi.
Masyado mabilis eh. Talagang kiss-kiss, and it's a playoffs, diba? You expect that, but you know, Baksal actually dodged the bullet there. That would have been a huge call if it was reviewed by the referees and sabing unsportsmanlike yun, if ever, diba?
Yes.
He dodged a big bullet there.
As Albert Chua left wide open from deep. No good that time. Rebound by Froilan.
Good pass.
Good pass. As Mateo almost A rejection right there for Jaire Ibanez, but Albert Chua gets a foul.
And this is the guy that I said was a missing link for GDL. They played perfect, but Raja Mateo did not play his best game. Diba? In this game, lalo na you're down by 6, Raja Mateo needs to explode. Last game, hindi na nila kinailangan eh.
Oh, and eto, let's turn it over muna to our courtside reporter, Penelope Wilhelmina, for her report for Edward Cruz of GDL. Penelope?
Yes, gentlemen. Edward Cruz coming off the bench with 7 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists on their last game. Pinalik lang daw niya ang tiwala sa kanya ng coaching staff. With him starting for this ball game and head coach Randy's absence, muli kaya nilang masungkay ang matamis na panalo kontra sa walang kupas na MAPUA 5-2-1 trading. That's all for now. Back to you, Roby and Enzo.
Yun ang kailangan nating abangan dito in this ball game as Edward Cruz is doing a good job right here actually for his team. And right now, just a 5-point lead for MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc. And eto, let's look at the free throws percentage right now, Enzo. For MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc., they are shooting 64% from the free throw line, 11 out of 17. Meanwhile, eto naman GDL, 25%, 3 out of 12 pa lang.
And we have talked about it multiple times in this tournament, how important the free throws are. If you're GDL, those are missed chances. And again, another missed chance that they turned it over pa doon.
Yes, as Irvin Baksal didn't manage to get that ball. As Albert Chua, battle of the league leaders in assists here. Oh, good steal. An outlet pass. And that's going to be an easy bucket here for GDL Construction for Ferdinand Orna.
Markman na si Ferdy Orna, especially after last game. 13 points, 6 out of 6 in the first half. This time a little bit silent in this first half, but can that wake him up? That was a good tap from behind and then good forward pass galing dun kay Coach Froilan Bagyon.
Yes, Ferdinand Ora last game scored 24 points, but good denial right there. And there was a foul, unsportsmanlike foul call.
I believe it's on Gatchalian, tried to hold off Irvin Baksal.
And it is going to be on Melchor Gatchalian. An unsportsmanlike foul call was called by the officials against Gatchalian. So, 2 free throws for GDL Constructions as we take a look at this replay right here.
Good denial by Ian San Luis right there. And then eto yung foul.
Yan, not aiming for the ball na kasi si Melchor Gatchalian. He was holding on to the left arm or wrist rather ni Irvin Baksal kasi may fast break opportunity ng GDL Construction that time.
Ang final right was Baksal. So why is Coach Froilan on the free throw line?
That is the question.
It's supposed to be Baksal.
I don't know why.
Coach Froilan misses both free throws pa, so that dips down yung free throw pa to 13 out of 40, 3 out of 14 na for GDL.
Yes.
Medyo nagulat ako dun ha. Baksal was the one that's fouled. Si Coach Froilan yun nasa free throw line.
And regardless, just a 3-point game and now a tie ball game. Froilan Bagyon bumawi with a 3-point bomb after missing those 2 free throws.
Lamang na dapat sila if he hit both of those free throws pa, diba? But nonetheless, Coach Froilan, a different look for him today, diba? Very aggressive in terms of shooting and scoring. Look at that 3-pointer from top of the key, Rowie.
Our lakas shot of the quarter hatid sa inyo ng integrated green technology, a better solution for waste disposal from downtown. It's a touch of gray for Froilan Bagyon, and we have a timeout break. Our score 27, all 27. With 1 minute and 59 seconds remaining here in the first half. Welcome back, SLA fans, to your do-or-die game, quarterfinals 1 of SINAG Asya Lakas Kwarenta between MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc. and GDL Constructions. Pero let's turn it over muna sa ating courtside reporter Penelope Wilhelmina for assistant coach Jeff Tahonera of MAPUA 5-2-1. Penelope?
Yes, Rowie and Enzo. Earlier, I joined the MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading in their pre-game huddle and I spoke to assistant coach Jeff Tahonera. Sabi niya sa akin, he will put Jaire Ibanez and Alfie Martinez together with Albert Chua to put their best defensive play as they had problems on their zoning sa huling laro nila. With Ibanez and Mike Buendia back for this do-or-die game, maging enough kaya ang pagbabalik ng mga legends para mapanalo na nila ang larong ito. That's all for now. Back to you, Rowie Enzo.
That's a smart play if you're assistant coach Jeff Tahonera and coach Nani Epondola na. Kasi again, Albert Chua is a pesky defender stealing the ball left and right, and Jaire Ibanez naman is one of the league leaders, if actually the #1 or the all-time league leaders in terms of blocks per game, averaging 1 block a game. And i-correct lang natin ang score, Enzo. Yung 3 points kanina ni Froilan Bagyon was a long 2. That's why it's 27-26. Again, hindi po 3-point shot yung napasok doon ni Froilan Bagyon earlier before the time, at it was a long 2-pointer.
Yes.
That's why it's 27-26.
Check ng mga referees natin sa IRS about that. You know, and clearly he stepped on the line, Coach Froilan. But right here, this is where GDL needs to go, you know, more often. The fast break, mintis, takbo. You can't slow this game down, because if you slow this game down, you're playing into the hands of Mapua. And with this improved zone defense, as to what Penelope referenced kay Coach Jeff Tahonera kanina on her report, di ba? This zone defense is different than what they faced, yung zone defense na face nila nung game #1. So, for GDL, go back to your strength. Again, this is the second best team in the league in fast break points in the elimination round. And they proved that again. They were averaging 17 points off fast breaks in the elimination round. Game #1, they had 22, di ba?
Yes.
Na-exceed pa nila. So, that's your strength. You should go to that continuously in this ball game. Kasi, again, half court, slow-paced game, it favors Mapua so much. And kita natin yung first quarter, di ba?
And ngayon, the tables have turned for Mapua 5-1 Trading Inc. all throughout this first half. They
They've only
already
allowed
got
6 points.
Yes,
6 points pa lang Mapua ngayong second quarter.
And Mapua already has 10 fast break points.
Oo.
Meanwhile, for GDL, 4 fast break points pa lang ang nagawa nila here in the first half. So,
Yes.
nakita natin yung differential kagad in terms of fast break points dito for Mapua 5-1 Trading Inc. It just shows na they did their homework
Yes.
against GDL.
But one thing to also note in this second quarter, Roya, 1 minute and 11 seconds na lang natitira. Quarter scoring natin is 9-6. 9 points for GDL, 6 only for Mapua. We ended the first quarter with 18
And 21.
and 21-18, di ba? Low scoring ball game to, as we can see. Uy, the return
Of the man, the myth, the legend, the COO of SINAG Liga, Asya, Coach Leo Isaaka, PBA legend.
fresh from his Pampanga stint sa Delta Cup,
Oh.
di ba? Of course, he's also the tournament commissioner there. So,
Imagine.
kita mo, pagka uwi dito sa Manila, trabaho agad. Dito naman Lakas 40 pupuntahan niya.
From north to south. Etong si
exactly.
Coach Leo Isaak, grabe talaga tumakbo to. Parang during his days sa Barangay Ginebra.
And mga former Mapua Cardinal din
Oo.
yan, di ba? Legend in Mapua back in the day.
Bakit hindi siya sumali sa Mapua 5-1 Trading?
Di siya pwede maglaro. Ano ka ba?
Joke lang.
Di na siya,
Imagine, kasabayan niya tong mga to, no?
actually, there may be
Kung
some.
maglaro. Pero yun nga, again, there was a timeout break right here for GDL Constructions, and just a 2-point game with 49 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
One thing that Mapua is doing again is that zone defense is more active compared to game #1. Every time GDL gets the ball in front, let's look at that again. Itong game #1 stats natin. I've mentioned the points in the paint and also the fast break points. Look at the rebounds. There's much smaller team. Etong GDL Construction had 53 rebounds and itong Mapua had 46. Really something was really offered Mapua that game. And look at the field goal. 40% for GDL, 29% lang para dito sa Mapua. On all statistical category, GDL Construction, the 8th seed team. Outstats nila. Wala na ako ibang term eh. Outstats na lang ang sabihin ko eh. Di po, kasi out-rebound, out-assisted, out-ran. Diba? They outplayed etong Mapua 5-1 that was a top seed in bracket A, diba? So, for Mapua, that was a slap in the face for them na we got really hit in the mouth, diba?
And that previous game, both teams committed 19 turnovers. However,
Oo.
again, yung fast break points, yun yung pinagkaiba. 22 for GDL, 10 lang for Mapua 5-1 Trading. And good pass! What a good play right there! From Froilan Bagyo to Irvin Baksal.
Ayan yung duo nila last game. Baksal and Bagyon. That was the connection that kept on happening over and over again in game 1. And once again, GDL, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Diba? Hinanap talaga ni Coach Froilan si Baksal kasi libre na si Orna dun sa wing eh.
Oh, the same different knockout play naman on the other end for MAPUA 5-2-1 trading Inc. to Jaire Ibanez.
Grabe, Ferrer naman to Ibanez. The two players that did not play in Game 1, di ba? Connecting there and balik ang kalamangan dito sa MAPUA.
Yes, age doesn't hinder teamwork and chemistry for MAPUA 5-2-1 trading Inc. Just a 7-second differential between shot clock and game clock. As Froilan Bagyon setting up a play. Froilan will shoot a three. Airballs the shot. So 9 seconds remaining here for MAPUA 5-2-1 trading Inc. as they have an option to increase the lead to 4 or 5 points if they make a bucket here with 9 seconds remaining here in the first half, and a timeout break for MAPUA 5-2-1 trading Inc. as they will devise a plan.
You saw that possession galing dito sa GDL Construction. Coach Froilan was scratching his head after that shot. He did not want to take that shot, but he had to dahil the shot clock was winding down. There was not a lot of player movement on that offensive set, but speaking of player movement, itong dalawang players, the dynamic duo for GDL Construction, Ferdinand Orna, 24 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, plus 19. Irvin Baksal, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, plus 25. Grabe yung performance na itong dalawa. And good to note, Baksal came off the bench pa niyan.
Grabe, again, the dynamic duo, the Batman and Robin of GDL Construction for Game 1. And right now, they are still doing a phenomenal job here. And credit the assist trend by Coach Froilan Bagyon as we see again the dynamic duo of GDL Construction. The question is, will they replicate their performance coming into the second half? Kasi they are down by 2 points right now against MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc.
Meron dito sinasabi siya daw unang dynamic duo ni Baksal. Hindi ko naglalaro eh. Hindi ko naman naglalaro eh.
Oo, si Billy Ray De Leon, ating napaka-poging director. And right now, 9 seconds remaining here. Albert Chua. Albert driving, loses the ball as Froilan gets the ball. 2 seconds remaining. And that's the end of the first half. Still anybody's ball game, 31-29. Just a 2-point lead in our win or go home, do or die quarterfinals one between MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc. and GDL Construction. As we see our lakas moment of the quarter, natin sa inyo ng Royce Hotel and Casino, the official hotel partner of SINAG Liga Asya, that knockout play to Jaire Ibanez. That's the play. Kaya sila lumamang ngayon ng 2 points, ending the first half 31-29. So SLA fans will have a halftime break. We'll be back after these messages.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang maluwanay. Sa bilis ng mga nasyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lakas, power, ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Playoffs. Umuusok pa.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matika? Tag-isa ng lakas. Power, ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Playoff. Nanginginig pa.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang malumanay. Sa bilis ng mga asyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lakas, power ang matras. 40 pataas, SLA playoffs. Umuusok pa.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matikas? Tag-isa ng lakas. Power ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA playoff. Nanginginig pa.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang malumanay. Sa bilis ng mga asyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lakas, power ang matras. 40 pataas, SLA playoffs. Umuusok pa.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing, makers of quality uniform.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matika? Nag-isa ng lakas. Bawal ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA. Liga. Nanginginig pa.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang maluwanay. Sa bilis ng mga asyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lakas. Bawal ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Playoffs. Umuusok pa.
J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing, makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing, makers of quality uniform.
Magandang hapon mga kasinag. Kayo pa rin po ay nakatutok sa ating SINAG Lakas Kwarenta at ito ang laban ng GDL Construction kontra MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading. The score at the end of the first half is 31-29 in favor of MAPUA 5-2-1. But before we go back to our ball game, ito muna ang SINAG Lakas interviews at the half, brought to you by Converge. Ngayon, kasama ko dito ang playing coach ng MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading, Coach Jeff Martin, a former MAPUA Cardinals ng kapanahunan niya. Coach, good afternoon. Kamusta po kayo?
Good afternoon sa mga fans ng SINAG Liga Asya tsaka sa mga nanonood dito sa venue.
Coach, at the end of the first half, you're putting your best defensive play with Jaire back and Alfie Martinez. Ano pa po yung magiging adjustment nyo since medyo maliit pa po yung kalamangan nyo at the end of the first half?
Siguro yung magiging adjustment namin sa depensa namin, i-outscore namin yung shooting ng kalaban namin kasi medyo na-out kami dun sa shooting nila eh. So, maging aggressive lang din kami sa depensa. Yun lang.
Now, Coach Jeff, I will give you the opportunity to greet all your family, friends, at sa lahat po ng sumusuporta for MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading.
Unang-una, binabati ko yung family ko, yung wave ko, si Jack, yung anak ko si Jekere, yung Jayka, papa ko, mama ko, family ko, at saka yung mga fans ng SINAG Liga Asya, especially sa MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading. Thank you sa suporta nyo.
Good luck to the rest of the ballgame, Coach Jeff Martin. Once again, that's Coach Jeff Martin. Back to you, Rowie Enzo.
Thank you very much again. That is Jeff Martin of Mapua 521 Trading Inc. And our score, 31-29, just a 2-point ball game, Enzo, between these two teams. Again, ramdam na ramdam natin yung do or die and win or go home situation ngayon, ha?
Yes, and I like to point out yung sinabi ni Coach Jeff Martin, yung shooting talaga. Mapua 521 Trading is shooting 0 of 9 from the 3-point field goal, di ba? Wala talaga silang nasushoot eh. Samantalang itong GDL, not really a high percentage, 18% from 3. But may dalawa silang conversion doon. Diba? And that's going to play a big factor down the line kasi at some point, the pressure of a do-or-die game is going to get to you mentally. And dito rin matitest not just your physical conditioning, not just your team chemistry, but your mental fortitude. Kung fit ba yung utak mo to battle the pressure. Dahil nga, 0 for 9, malaking bagay yun. They have to find ways in order to get their shooters wide open para maka-drive to the basket yung mga slashers nila and also create yung mga big men nila from the post. As we can see dito, GDL, like sinabi nga ni Coach Jeff Martin, is shooting a better percentage from the field, 33% compared to 30 for Mapua. Not really a big point, but still, diba, down the line, that can be a big factor. Rebounds, Mapua improved on that area. They're out-rebounding GDL Construction 29-21. Second chance points dahil nga mas marami silang rebounds, lamang sila 8-2, and fast break points binaliktad nila itong GDL Construction 10-4. Last game baliktad yung mga numbers na yun, but now it favors Mapua 5-1.
Yes, our leading scorers for first half, GDL Construction, Orna and Aranzazo with 6, Bagyon with 5, Baksal with 4. For Mapua 521 Trading Inc., it's Ferrer with 9, Martinez with 7, Ibanez with 5, and Arnold Oliveros with 4 points. So SLA fans will have a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Welcome back, SLA fans, to SINAG Liga Asya Lakas Kwarenta Quarterfinals 1 win or go home. This game is brought to you by Roy's Hotel and Casino, the official hotel partner of SINAG Liga Asya, and of course Converge FiberX. Experience better with Converge. Yan ang internet. Once again, J Project Clothing Shop, the official outfitter of SINAG Liga Asya, makers of quality uniform. And speaking of quality, integrated green technology, a better solution for waste disposal. So as you can see, grabe, maraming salamat sa Video Gear Incorporated, the official broadcast partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Napakarami nating sponsors dito. Syempre, bagitin natin yung SED Skincare, Sunsport Philippines, WCube Solutions, FinCotton, at marami pang iba. Maraming salamat for supporting this quarterfinals do-or-die game between Mapua 521 Trading Inc. and GDL Constructions. And speaking of Enzo, ang isa pang huge factor dito for GDL Construction are the bench points, or is the bench points. 17 bench points for GDL Constructions, ha?
Yes, and just like the last game, it's their bench talagang kumakamada. Outside of Ferdinand Orna, yung ibang starters nila really did not score that much but did play tremendous defense. But look at that flyby move. Sayang lang for Orna. But again, it's the rebounding. Sino bang, I mean, and I quote, di ba, sino ba yung Johan Sakuragi sa, slam dunk, di ba? The one who controls the rebound controls the game, di ba?
Yes.
So, totoo yun eh. Kasi, di ba, you get more chances if you get a lot of offensive rebounds.
Yes.
And dito sa game na to, with both teams not really shooting a high percentage, rebounding is key. As good pass by Martinez to Ruby right there.
Yes, Ralph Ruby already has 2 blocks in this ball game, and Ralph Ruby sinks in that one, the first bucket of the second half. And speaking of yung free throws naman ang pag-usapan natin, Enzo, for the first half for both teams, Mapua 521 Trading Inc. shot 68%, 13 out of 19 from the free throw line. Meanwhile naman, etong GDL Constructions, 29%, 5 out of 17. So grabe yung differential in terms of free throws.
Yes, and comparing that from game number 1, 68% free throw shooting percentage for Mapua 521 sa free throw line. Dito sa game number 1, they shot 61%, di ba?
Yes.
61% nung game number 1, dito 68%. That's 7% higher, di ba? It means you're getting more free throws in this time. So, if you're Mapua 521, you improved on one area that we talked about, which is free throw shooting, and also your transition defense got better. But then again, look at the score. It's just a 4-point lead.
Yes.
Diba? You're doing well at the free throw line. You're playing tremendous defense. The only thing is not hitting for you is your shooting.
Speaking of shooting, a miss
Diba,
right
wala
there
pa
for
rin.
Edric Ferrer.
Now
Still,
0 for 10.
no conversion from 3-point land. Etong Mapua 5-1 Inc. Nagiging Cardinals na tuloy.
Oh, excited ka.
Oo. Speaking of, congratulations to Mapua 5-1 Trading Inc. Napunta sila sa finals even though they
Mapua
fell.
5-1 trading.
Yun
Yun yung Cardinals
sa NCAA. Even though they fell against, imagine, nakapunta sila sa finals.
Yes.
And there was a foul call. Is that gonna be on Orna? Oh, that's on
Pineda.
Art Pineda. His second personal foul already. So 2 quick fouls for Art Pineda, and we're just 2 minutes in the third quarter.
The entire bench of Mapua is asking for faking a foul on Ferdy Orna for trying to draw the charge. But para sa akin, that's a good no call from the referees. There was contact but not enough contact to deem it an offensive foul. Not enough contact. Established din naman si Orna for it to be a blocking, for it to be not a blocking foul, diba? So the right call is no call na talaga, diba? Established si Orna but not enough to deem it an offensive foul. What they're discussing right now, there's a tech siguro
On Orna. So there is a technical...
faking na foul dahil nagreklamo yung Mapua, di ba? Yun yung nireklamo nila. So that's a good job by the entire coaching staff na ireklamo nila yun kasi una, hindi pinituan na referee.
Yes.
Diba?
Again, that technical foul was on Ferdinand Orna for faking a foul. And si Art Pineda naman got a personal foul.
Yes. That's what I said. Orna
Blocking foul.
established siya but not enough contact to blow the whistle for an offensive foul, di ba?
Yes.
Yun na yun eh.
And
Sometimes kasi you have to time it with the the contact. Pwedeng wala namang bangga pero tumumba ka. Diba? That's a good call by our officials. And good call din for the Mapua coaching staff for calling out the referees, diba? Kasi if hindi nila kinall out yung attention ng referees na sinayaan lang, wala taking a foul call na yun.
Stepped out of bounds there at turnover committed by GDL Constructions.
Look at that entire bench na Mapua, diba? They're up, they're energized, they're really into this ball game as they should dahil nga dikit lang yung laro. And look at that, hindi pa nakascore dito ang GDL Construction. They're in shambles coming out of the break.
Yes. So as you can see here, 36-29 ang score. 7-point lead, and what a great run here
5-0
at the start of the third quarter for Mapua 5-1 Trading Inc.
Make that 7-0.
Jeff T.
Actually, I believe Jeff T. ba yun o si Ralph Ruby?
As past it, Cruz with the fake. Cruz
Good
with the take.
defense.
Good defense again for Mapua 5-1 Trading Inc. They are doing everything offensively and defensively for 5-1. And clearly, traveling violation right there for Jerry Lavides. Bumagsak na siya eh.
Yes. And he stood up before dribbling, di ba? We see that moves NBA players minsan dinidribble nila muna bago sila tumayo at iangat sarili nila. Ang ginawa kasi doon ni Lavides is tumayo muna siya bago siya nag-dribble, di ba? And that's a clear traveling violation.
And right now,
good pass!
9-point lead, Jair Ibanez to Martinez, and there was a foul call on Alfie Martinez. Offensive foul.
Clearly, there was a
extension
chicken wing, di ba?
Yes.
Tinatawag nila.
Hotdog and bologna. Ika nga, di ba?
Ano?
Pero chicken wing, hotdog. Di mo alam yun? Di ba nagtitiktok ka?
Sino sabing nagtitiktok ako?
Di ba? Enzo_cutie Galarosa on TikTok, guys.
I have a TikTok account but I'm not posting any videos there.
Oh, look at that. And finally, the first bucket of the second half for GDL Construction for Art Pineda.
Finally, di ba? That's the drive. Yung pag-atake nila normally sa middle creates a lot of, space for their shooters and also in the mid-range. Pero speaking of shooter,
Jeff
ayaw pa rin.
misses that time, but offensive rebound for Mapua.
And the rebounding for Mapua 5-1 is really the catalyst why they're still up. And ito na ba yung unang 3-point field goal nila? Ayaw pa rin.
And clearly a foul right there on Alfie Martinez. Another foul on Alfie. That's his third personal foul, second team foul for Mapua 5-1 Trading Inc.
Again, Aranzazo sacrificing his body. Last game, ilang beses siya natamaan sa muka. Ilang beses si JJ Aranzazo tumumba sa floor. That's his role. That's his calling card dito sa team ng GDL Construction. Really be that defender, disruptor, and he's trying to disrupt Alfie Martinez. But look at that good challenge by Jaire being that last line of defense.
That's why he was the Defensive Player of the Year before sa PBA. Pinapakita niya ngayon dito sa SINAG Asya Lakas 40. As Davides fakes, he'll take another defensive stop here for Mapua.
Much better rotations on that zone defense by Mapua.
And there was a foul, I believe, again. Oh, this time on Aranzazo. I thought that's gonna be on Art Pineda again. Pero our officials...
kasi, di ba?
Oh. So JJ Aranzazo gets his second personal foul. So 13 fouls for GDL Constructions. And Arnold Oliveros will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, Coach Arnold Oliveros did a great job, a fantastic job last game in Game 1. Alfie Martinez not shooting well from the field. Most of Martinez's points came by the free throw line. Ralph Ruby, 4 points and 3 rebounds lang. But Coach Arnold Oliveros, 17 points in the last game para dito sa Mapua. 5-2-1 Trading Inc. Dagdagan mo pa ng 13 rebounds. So, kumbaga na-fill in niya yung nawala kay Ralph Ruby. And in this ball game, you know, him and Ruby are on the floor together with Ibanez. Tinangkaran ni Coach Nani Ipondolon yung lineup at actually mas maganda bigla yung rotations nila defensively on this zone. Look at that.
And Ralph Ruby already has 8 or 9 rebounds here in this ball game, diba?
And he's the best in the league in rebounds after the elimination round.
Yes. And right now, second na siya ngayon eh. Pero still, that's a huge margin for Ralph Ruby. 12.3 rebounds a game. Grabe yun, ha?
Wala, mataas pa rin naman yan, diba? But,
mataas talaga yun.
Oo, mataas pa rin. But like, diba, from 13 rebounds per game, you only got 3 last game, diba? It means na talagang tinarget ka. You had a target on your back, talking about Ralph Ruby. And, you know, in this ball game, they're doing a good job allowing Ralph Ruby to have that, you know, free space to rebound, also try and dominate underneath. And all because Jair is there, Edric Ferrer is there, diba? Kompleto na nga yung lineup nitong Mapua eh.
And ang nag-step up doon sa Mapua last game in terms of rebound was Arnold Oliveros, who got 13 rebounds,
yes,
17 points.
He was the lone big man talaga to step up. But look at that, I mean, the effort of Jair Ibanez. That's what made him special in the PBA. I mean, basically only played for one franchise kasi well-coached siya na draft, but then well-coached turned into the Rainer Shine Las Tupaintos franchise, diba? So he basically just played for one franchise in his entire PBA career, and by doing the same things, hustling, playing defense, diba, like, defensive player of the year nga, champion and under coach Yeng Giao, his former Fighting Maroon is showing us na kahit 40 na ako, andito pa rin talaga yung role player ko. He's not a guy you expect to score 30, but he is a guy you expect to defend those who score 30, diba?
We're almost 3 months in dito sa Lakas 40 stint natin. And ang dami talaga nagugulat, even though kahit nasa labas ako, yung mga nanonood or mga SLA fans natin, they were saying na Rowie, minsan hindi na ako naniniwalang Lakas 40 pala yung mga naglalaro kasi parang mga bata pa eh. Kitang-kita na yung kumpiyansa and halatang they are ready to play basketball at a high level.
Yes, and all because it's already the playoffs, diba?
Especially
siguro no start of the season natin.
Yes, medyo hindi pa.
Dun mo talaga masasabi Lakas 40 eh. But these are former players, diba? These are current coaches and former players in their heyday, diba? They have that switch in their minds na sabi na that's the first 3-point field goal conversion of Mapua finally, diba?
Yes, and finally Jeff T able to sink that one in after missing the first 2 3-point shots, and the third one goes in for Jeff T.
13 times the charm pala, no? The third time. 13th times the charm for Mapua, and now this is the first double-digit spread of this ball game.
And look at that rebound right there.
GDL cannot find anything at the offensive end.
And here comes Edric. Edric, good defense by Froilan.
Basang-basa, diba? He was right there. Coach Froilan was right there kung saan pupunta si Edric Ferrer.
Again, it just shows the basketball IQ of Froilan Bagyon. Foul on Jeff T as we take a look at this lakas shot of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng integrated green technology, a better solution for waste disposal. Jeff T from downtown.
You know, Jeff T missed all 10 of his 3-point attempts in game number 1. 0 for 10 siya from the field, 0 of 10 from 3-point land. Let's not forget that this is a guy who has the record or tied the record for most 3-point makes in a single game. He's up there with born 2001 player from Paranaque Pelican, si Ronel Guerrero, di ba?
And now, let's turn it over muna to Penelope Wilhelmina for her report for Irvin Baxal. Pen?
Rowie and Enzo, it all goes down to the second half. Pero kanina nga nakakwentuhan ko ng sandali si Irvin Baxal ng GDL Construction. Tinanong ko siya sa kung anong pressure ang nararamdaman niya given his 20 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists during their game 1. At sabi niya na instead of pressure, he feels blessed dahil everything he has achieved up until today, laking pasasalamat daw niya sa Diyos. Dagdag pa niya, he offered this game for the man above and to all the people who believes in him. That's all for now. Back to you, Enzo and Rowie.
Compared to his previous performance, Irvin Baxal only scored or only has 4 points as of the moment. Only played less than 10 minutes of ball action here in this ball game. So let's see kung ano pa mga improvements ang gagawin nito ni Irvin Baxal as they are now trailing by 8 points.
Well, actually kasi Irvin Baxal is the energizer para dito sa GDL Construction. His role is to play defense, hustle hard. He's not really a guy that you give the ball and go ISO. Yung nakakuha siya ng puntos through leakouts, and that's what he did last game. Leakouts, drop passes, di ba? And in this ball game, medyo kailangan din nila ng ganun type of player. And as you said nga, let's see ano pa bang madadala niya once he comes back on the floor. Best player of the game na siya before, but he only had 14 points. Last game was a career high for Irvin Baxal in SINAG LAKAS KWARENTA.
And mas lalo na yun, kailangan na talaga ngayon kasi this is a do or die, win or go home.
And they're down by 8.
This game will determine if you're gonna be playing pa sa Lakas 40 natin or not.
Yes.
As there was an out of bounds called by the officials and ball stays with MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc. with 11 on the shot clock.
Kita mo, ang bilis ng palitan ng tao dito for Coach Nani Ipondolan.
As Coach Young Garcia checks in the ball game. Coach Young will inbound, passes it to Albert. Albert gives it back to Young. So 2 point guards on the floor here for MAPUA. But Albert taking point or the lead point guard here. Albert will fire a wild three. Oh my goodness! At the very last second, the three-point shot from Albert Chua.
A 1-foot runner to beat the buzzer. Grabe. And that's just their second 3-point make of the ball game.
And the turnover for GDL Construction. Oh my. MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc. are on a roll right now. Beyond the arc, it's all about the 40-hour lakas moment of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Royce Hotel and Casino. Albert Chua, age is just a number when shooting threes.
Grabe. A 1-foot runner, 2 steps beyond the 3-point line. Grabe, Albert Chua really creating a lot of situations dito for MAPUA. And they're revitalized ngayon. They have an 11-point lead, the biggest lead of this ball game.
And Albert Chua already has 4 points here in this ball game. Good passing right there for MAPUA 5-2-1. And they are on a run right now.
There you go. This is what was absent in game number 1. Yung extra passes nila. Kasi last time, once the ball goes to the post, nagkakanya-kanya na sila. They're going ISO na. Talking about MAPUA. Now, ball is at the post. May kumakat na. Nalilibre na yung shooters na maayos. This is the real MAPUA 5-2-1 that topped Group A in the elimination round.
And finally, a full stack MAPUA 5-2-1.
For the first time, diba? A full 15-man roster.
Oh! Not today for Albert Chua, but good shot for Ferdinand Orna, not giving up on that play. Grabe, Albert Chua doing everything right now. That's why they're enjoying an 11-point lead. Here comes MAPUA. Albert has the ball. 5 seconds. Alfie fires. And out of bounds. Ball goes the other way. And that's the end of the third quarter. Albert Chua doing everything right now for MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc. as they are enjoying an 11-point lead coming into the fourth.
Grabe, they also held itong GDL Construction to just 5 points in this third quarter. Entire third, 5 puntos lang na score ng GDL. Both offense and defense nag-click para dito sa MAPUA 5-2-1. Everything started to fall, especially after that Jefferson T 3-pointer. And then this crazy 1-foot runner kay Albert Chua to beat the buzzer. Clearly, the momentum is now swung over to the side of the MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc. 47 to 36.
Yes, we still have another 10 more minutes of basketball action to determine who will move on to our quarterfinals too. So SLA fans, stay tuned as we will be back after this.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Welcome back, SLA fans, to our do or die, win or go home quarterfinals game. Let's look at Ralph Ryan Ruby's performance during the eliminations and during game 1.
Far from his usual self in an elimination round, 16.2 points, league leading 13.8 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 1.7 steals. And look at game number 1, 4 points, only 3 rebounds, no assists, no blocks, no steals, minus 21 in the entire game, diba? Ang laking bagay nung nawala sa kanila si Ralph Ruby. And in today's ball game, Ruby slowly waking up together with MAPUA. Parang na-revitalize nga sila. Nandyan nga si Coach Mike Buendia, Jaire Bañez, and even Edric Ferrer. I mean, a full stack roster. MAPUA is really a different beast in this game number 2.
Yes, speaking of Ralph Ryan Robia, only scored 6 points so far here in this ball game.
Pero
100%, 3 out of 3.
And look at the rebounds,
10
diba?
rebounds already.
Exactly. You know,
and 2 blocks.
Oo. Nabantayan na siya nung game 1. You adjust, diba? You don't have to score. It's the others who's scoring right now for MAPUA. Samantalang dito naman for GDL, they're really in shambles ngayon.
As Albert Chua, nice time to Yong Garcia, and that's going to be a foul on Irvin Baksal. As Irvin gets another foul, if I'm not mistaken, that's his third or fourth. That's his fourth personal foul.
There you go.
That's very crucial for GDL Construction as Irvin Baksal, one more foul, and he is out of this ball game.
One of the things dito, you can say na yun ang catalyst for GDL Construction na disrupt yung flow nila nung 2 quick fouls agad si Baksal and he needed to be subbed out. Diba? That sometimes gets to you and it will make you pay down the line, and it's already GDL's paying the price right now. But they'll gamble with Baksal on the floor, diba?
Yes.
They need him. They need his energy, they need his hustle, they need his defense.
And we still have more than 9 minutes of action here,
As look at that 13-point lead na for MAPUA.
The highest lead of the ball game between the 5-2-1 Trading Inc. and GDL Construction, 49-36. Look at the activity on defense galing dito sa MAPUA. No open looks. Lavides guarded by Jaire Bañez. Lavides pass it. Good shot, good defense by Jaire Bañez. Here comes Albert Chua. Albert guarded by Froilan. Albert bounces it to Ferrer. Edric.
Good transition defense that time by GDL. 4 na white shirts ang bumaba.
And gusto ko yung matchup na yun na Froilan Bagyon guarding Albert Chua.
Yes. 2 of the best passers in the game.
As Froilan guarding Yong. Well drive. Short. Tapi ka ng bola. Nakuha ni Froilan. Froilan dribbling. Froilan. 4-on-1 break. And Albert Chua, that was a 4-on-1 break. Jaire Bañez, tic-tac-toe pass to Ralph Ruby, increasing the lead to 15 points.
Nabasa neto ni Albert Chua yung gagawin ni Coach Froilan. Sabi niya nung game 1, nakailang ka. Ngayon, nakita ko na anong gusto mong gawin.
Yes, as a missed shot for Jerry Lavides. And here comes MAPUA 5-2-1 Trading Inc. Edric Ferrer dribbling. Edric uses that Jaire Bañez screen, gives it back to Jaire. Jaire looking. Ruby from the elbow. No good that time. Baksal with the board. Here comes Froilan. Froilan, pass it to Jerry. Guarded by Yong. And that's going to be a foul on Coach Yong Garcia. That's going to be the first team foul for Coach Yong Garcia. And first team foul, first personal foul for Yong Garcia. As we take a look at this Lakas assist of the quarter after that steal by Albert Chua. Passes it here, Jaire Bañez to Ralph Ruby, our Lakas assist of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng SM Events Hall. We got it all for you, the second home of SINAG Liga Asya. So SLA fans, our score 51-36 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Welcome back, SLA fans, to SINAG Liga Asya Lakas Kwarenta. We are still live inside the SM SOUTHMALL Events Hall here in the salt bed city of Laspíñas City. As you can see, mga SLA fans natin watching right now for our win or go home, do or die quarterfinals one between MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. and GDL Constructions. And after this, we still have 2 more do or die win or go home games between the IGT Warriors
Taytay J Project.
and after that is gonna be Cavite Sea Lions matching up against the San Juan Kings Exiles. 3-point shot.
Tata Modales, big hit right there. Much needed basket para sa GDL Construction from Modales.
And that was a quick 3 after the timeout. As Jaire pulls up from the elbow, no good. Tapi ka ng bola, and there's gonna be a foul again on Alfie Martinez. If I'm not mistaken, that's his 4th personal foul.
4th na nga. So, yung nagbabantayan, Baksal tsaka Martinez, parehong may 4th foul.
So, kailangan nila mag-ingat dalawa. Kasi
pati nilabas ni Coach Nani. Balik naman ito si Coach Arnold Oliveros back on the floor.
yun ang maganda sa MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. Imagine, ang deep ng lineup. Ang pumalit kay Martinez is si Oliveros.
Yes. And that's what we were talking about nung game number 1. Mas malalim ang big man lineup nila. But GDL's big men held their own against itong MAPUA front court. But in this game, being outplayed na naman itong GDL in the front by the front court of MAPUA, as they should naman, di ba? Mas malalim ang big man lineup nila. Dagdag mo pa yung Ibanez na pwedeng maglaro ng 3, 4, 5 positions, di ba?
Yes, and Ralph Rubia just 2 points shy away for a double-double. 8 points, 10 rebounds for Ralph Rubia. Meanwhile, for Jaire Ibanez, already has 5 points and 8 rebounds.
Well, Ralph Rubia, not surprised, who is one of the league leaders in double-doubles, is up there with Coach Richie Melencio of MC Sports Management and Jojo Hate of Tatak Gel Benyan, di ba? So, not surprised if Ralph Rubia gets another double-double. Kita mo, active pa sa defense.
Nice fake.
Look at that defense. No open looks para dito sa GDL.
Uses the board right there, but short for Tata Modales. That's a long-distance bomb again for GDL. They are now missing their shots here in the 4th quarter.
And the efforts there, it's just not falling down for GDL.
There's Baksal with a strong rebound. That's his 7th rebound of the ball game.
Look at the defense by Chua on Coach Froilan. Di niya pinatanggap ulit after receiving.
Denying the ball on Froilan Bagyon. And another 3-point miss right there, but Froilan loses the ball. A fast break opportunity to Jaire Ibanez. Easy bucket there for MAPUA 521.
7 points na for Jaire Ibanez in this ball game. Grabe yung salo na yun ni Coach Froilan. Using every inch of his body to protect the ball.
Just shows na he really wants to win this game.
May konting sipa.
May konting suckering violation.
Di naman.
Kickball. Pero yun nga. Pero there was a blocking foul. On Froilan Bagyon. That's his 2nd personal foul. And as you can see, he's frustrated right now on that call.
They gave someone a tech.
And they gave him a technical foul?
Is it on Coach Froilan? But I saw one of our referees signal for a tech.
So there was a foul call on Froilan Bagyon.
Yes. Is the tech on Coach Froilan?
I don't
Kasi ano, mag-free throw si Edric Ferrer.
Yes, we need to double check if who was the technical foul, and I believe that's on Froilan Bagyon. And that is on Froilan Bagyon.
Yes, it is. So, let's see.
So, let's look at this replay on Edric Ferrer. Ayun. I believe
may hatak kasi siya sa kamay ni Ferrer.
yes, and there's a...
Hindi na reklamo niya.
that's the foul. And since that's a continuous complaining on Froilan Bagyan, he was given a tech.
And hawak pa niya yung bola, di ba?
Oo. Hindi niya pa binigay kagad sa referee. So,
nagulat ako, napatingin ako. Sabi ko ba, why is Ferrer going to the free throw line? Hindi pa naman penalty. May tech nga. So, you know, that's not what you want if your GDL construction are already down here and you just gave up one free throw para sa Mapua.
and now the lead has increased to 14 points. As Edric Ferrer looking, guarded by Orna.
It would have been huge if that hit, pero look at that.
Offensive rebound, good pass from Jaire Ibanez. Strong on that layup for Edric Ferrer. And good rebound here for Edward Cruz. Froilan taking point, gives it to Lavides but gives it back to Froilan. Tata Modales swings it. Good defense by Mapua, but ball goes the other way. So that's going to be a turnover against GDL Constructions.
Alam na netong ng Mapua nung gustong gawin ng GDL. Once they get the ball in the middle to the free throw line extended, expect for drop passes na.
And eto, speaking of expectation, yes, hindi tayo nagmamalik mata kasi we will turn it over to Penelope Wilhelmina for her report for Jaire Ibanez. Penelope?
Rowie and Enzo, kanina nung huddle nitong Mapua 5-2-1 trading, I was just looking and listening to them kasi they were just contemplating and lahat sila nagsasalita. Everyone is being vocal and lifting each other. But one player stood up para sa akin, it's Jaire Ibanez. He talked to all his teammates on what play they should execute. Now with him back for today, kitang-kita natin ang kaibahan ng depensa nila compared on their last game. Para kasing hunang pagod na nararamdaman tong si Jaire Ibanez. That's all for now. Back to you, Enzo, Rowie.
Yes, ibang klase talaga to si Jaire Ibanez. That's why he was, again, ilang beses natin to ulit-ulitin. A former Defensive Player of the Year in the Philippine Basketball Association, and he is showcasing it here sa Lakas 40 natin. Grabbing rebounds. Siya pa yung nagpo-point guard yan, exactly, Enzo. With 4 minutes left here in this do or die, win or go home. Look at that drive by Jaire Ibanez and Irvin Baksal.
Yes, that's his 5th personal foul na.
And Irvin Baksal gets his 5th and final foul here in this ball game.
Possibly of the tournament na rin, di ba?
And exactly, Enzo, kasi Irvin Baksal, after scoring 4 points and 8 rebounds and less than 16 minutes of action, he gets his 5th and final foul, and here he is out of this ball game.
He tried everything, di ba? Ito si Irvin Baksal, but just couldn't find the same rhythm that he found nung game number 1. Credit Jaire Ibanez. I mean, boarding pa yung free throw niya na yun. But again, with Jaire there, to defend guys like Baksal, di ba? Sasabayan ka niya sa energy. I mean, Baksal tried everything, but sadyang iba talaga tong Jaire Ibanez today.
And Edric Ferrer at the same time.
Exactly.
Kita natin, Ralph Ruby. Ibang klase. Ang dami nag-contribute right now for Mapua 5-2-1.
Malapit na. One more basket away from a double-double si Ralph Ruby, di ba?
Yes.
11 boards for one of the best rebounders in the league. Oh, good steal
By Jerry Lavides. And that's a fast break opportunity. 3-on-1 break.
Oh, back-to-back baskets para dito kay Jana.
Yes, Carlosito, Jana.
4 points quickly for Jana.
And now, just an 11-point lead here for Mapua. For GDL, they still have time. They just need stops. And at the same time, they need to convert those shots. And a foul on Jerry Lavides.
Sayang. He did the right thing. Sasaraduhan niya dapat ng middle drive si Ferrer, but he was a little bit late kung saan nabangga pa niya si Edric Ferrer dun.
Yes, smart move but poor execution for Jerry Lavides.
Yun yung mga tinatawag na split seconds matter, di ba? Split second late lang si Lavides eh. Nabangga tuloy niya si Ferrer, but if he was there beforehand,
and that's going to be a traveling violation on Jaire Ibanez.
Medyo nadula si Jaire dun off of the up fake.
And 2 minutes and 49 seconds remaining.
Still a lot of time, Rowie. There's still a chance here para sa GDL Construction, but they have to quickly score.
And Orna passes to Froilan. He's wide open, and he hesitated to take that 3-point shot.
And Orna was also wide open at the top of the key. Again, the shooting, the pressure, in just trying to create some shots here.
I don't know what happened there.
I think Lavides.
There's an official's timeout.
Parang may
There's
dugo
some
ata kay
blood on
Lavides,
Jerry
oo.
Lavides' jersey.
I think it's on the hit kanina dun sa pag-defend niya kay Edric Ferrer.
Oh, and may dugo
Oo, and
sa labi ni
Oo.
Jerry Lavides.
dun nga yun. I think dun sa foul niya kay Edric Ferrer kanina, natamaan siya inadvertently. Again, that foul was because he was late, di ba? Hindi naman sinasadyang i-foul si Ferrer.
And of course, our medic will nurse
Oh!
Jerry Lavides. However, an N1 play for Ralph Ruby, and now
That's a double-double na.
a double-double performance for Ralph Ruby.
Grabe. May good pass right there by Jaire Ibanez. Ralph Ruby. Di ba nga, minus 21, 4 points, 3 rebounds lang last game. Waking up ngayon, 11 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. Di ba? What a performance from Ralph Ruby.
And just 2 minutes and 20 seconds away for Mapua 5-2-1 Trading Inc. to advance to our quarterfinals 2.
Look at the effort galing dito kay Jana. Really trying to wake up his team. If you're GDL, there's still time. It's not the time for you guys to be dejected. You can see their body language. Medyo nag-hesitate na sila.
Even Froilan Bagyon.
Oo.
As Jana sinks in his free throw. Speaking of free throws, eto, 68% pa rin talaga tong 5-2-1 Trading Inc. sa free throw line. Meanwhile, for GDL Construction, shooting 33%. 8 out of 21. As Jeff T taking point here.
And ito rin yung na-figure out. One thing na na-figure out din itong Mapua 5-2-1 in this ball game is that half-court trap netong... Actually, di lang half-court trap eh. That trapping defense netong GDL Construction, they were able to figure it out. And also give credit na kasi nandiyan na si Edric Ferrer din. They get another ball handler. Diba? Last game kasi it's just Albert Chua. So, you know, pag pinipressure sila, Chua's the only man there.
Yes, and the turnover for Mapua 5-2-1 Trading Inc. And as you can see for Mapua, they're all of their guards denying Froilan Bagyon here in the fourth quarter. Or binabantay na kagad si Froilan Bagyon.
Pahirapan muna, di ba?
Kasi he's the life and soul of GDL Construction. As that's gonna be a turnover again for Mapua 5-2-1 Trading Inc.
Tumabi si Jaire kay Kuya Oriel Pero diba, na-save pa niya. Inbound pa siya nung sinave niya yung bola na out of bounds na sa walang pupulot.
And sila pa yung lamang.
Oo.
Just shows na yung mentality nito ni Jaire Ibanez. Never say die attitude
it's
talaga.
It's a championship mentality galing dito kay Jaire Ibanez. With this, like I said, you won't play multiple years in the PBA if you play like that. And diba, for one franchise, handful of players lang ang makakapagsabi na you played for one franchise, di ba? Especially in the PBA, where sabi nila, konti lang naman team sa PBA. Mas konti nga, mas ma-prone ka pa ma-move, di ba? yun eh. But Jaire Ibanez played for got drafted by Wellcoat, coming out of UP, got drafted by Wellcoat. Then Wellcoat Dragons turned into the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. So still one franchise pa rin yan. Still bringing the championship pedigree, still bringing, you know, that energy, the hustle, the defense to this Mapua 5-1 even at his age, di ba?
And after playing, rain or shine pa rin si Jaire Ibanez.
Yes! Ba yung loyalty niya for that franchise, and even his coach Yeng Giao pa rin, di ba?
Oo. Froilan thought about it, kicks it. 3-point shot for Orna but misses. Jeffy with the board. Pass it to Jaire Ibanez. Is Jaire
Nabitawan niya.
bucket here.
Oh, but still, that's just the finishing touches right here for Mapua, making a statement in game number 2. And oh,
there's some commotions on the floor right now. Etong si Melchor Gatchalian. And I believe on Ian San Luis. And even Coach Mike Buendia.
Coach Mike Buendia
talking to Ian San Luis.
Coach Jeff Martin and Yong Garcia doing the right thing dito. Di sila pumapasok sa floor, but hinaharangan nila all the other players coming into the floor.
Yes, it's getting emotional na, especially for GDL Construction.
Yeah, that's the pressure na. Of course, your season is on the line. Your tournament lives is on the line dito.
As Ian San Luis was able to calm himself down.
Well, both of these players, Gatchalian and San Luis, are both physical big men, di ba? I mean, we expected this physicality, di ba? It's just up to the players if, mapipikon ba sila sa mga tama. Referees are discussing it right now. There's a tech.
Oh, there's a technical foul, I believe, on assistant coach
It was towards the bench of GDL.
or the bench of GDL. There's some words being exchanged right now. Even the bench of GDL Construction.
Oh, whoa.
Double foul on number 10, Ian San Luis, and number 21, Tommy Gatchalian. Technical foul on Ian San Luis. Technical foul on Tommy Gatchalian, both for taunting.
Okay.
Technical foul on head coach Randy Santos for using proper language.
Okay.
So, ito
So-
kasi Ram said Coach Randy Santos is not with, I think it's on assistant, I believe it's gonna be on assistant coach Kelbert Victoria.
Yes.
Not Coach Randy Santos. Coach Randy Santos
Is
is not with GDL,
Yes.
di ba? I think it's on Coach Kelbert Victoria.
So again, our arena announcer mentioned that there's a double foul,
Double foul, yes.
on Melchor Gatchalian and Ian San Luis, and
Double
technical
technicals.
foul on Melchor Gatchalian and Ian San Luis, and another technical foul on one of the assistant coaches of
Yes.
GDL Construction, si Kelbert Victoria.
Yeah, so the fouls cancel each other out. The two technicals from the two players cancel each other out. But I think Kelbert Victoria's technical will be the only one that stands. Yan yung nirereklamo kanina ng MAPUA 5-1 bench. Na
Yes.
natamaan daw sa mukha si Gatchalian.
Nito ni Ian San Luis.
Nagkakapisikalan sila sa ilalim.
And nag-retaliate si
Oo,
Melchor
nagre-retaliate sila.
Gatchalian. Kasi again, nakita natin, tumama na yung right elbow ni Ian San Luis dun sa face mismo ni Melchor Gatchalian. As you can see on your replay, and Melchor Gatchalian, nag-retaliate siya. That's why he was called for a technical foul as well. And our officials are gonna review that last play. As you can see, those two players on your screen right now, Ian San Luis wearing the number 10 jersey for GDL, and Melchor Gatchalian wearing the number 21 jersey for MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. So we understand na grabe talaga yung emotions right now, especially for GDL side, kasi they are now vying for their Lakas Kwarenta stint dito sa SINAG Liga Asya, as this might be their last game of the ball game. Kasi 13-point lead with 44 seconds remaining. What GDL Construction needs is a miracle right now. Pero Ian San Luis and Jair Ibanez exchanging some moments right there. Nagtatawanan pa silang dalawa.
Ganyan lang yan. Magkakainitan. Pero mamaya, after the final buzzer, kakamayan na yan. Nangyari din yan the last game day natin sa Malolos Republic at Bayabas Kennedy. Pagkatapos nagkakapisikalan, nagkakatulakan sila, daming technicals, daming unsportsmanlike. Pagkatapos ng laro, naglolokohan pa yung mga players. This is just, the heat of the ball game. Pagkatapos na itong laro na to, hindi na nila dala yan. There's no grudges after this. They're all friends na. Diba?
And right now, as you can see here, our officials or the bench of MAPUA 521 Trading Inc.
GDL Construction Basketball.
So ball goes to GDL Construction. So eto, back to the ball game. 40 seconds remaining here in this ball game. MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. are in the driver's seat.
That's probably it na after that miss by Jana.
And ball stays with GDL Construction, but a
Oh, good
steal
steal.
right there for Arnold Oliveros. And this
That's it na, Rowie.
is it. MAPUA 521 Trading Inc. will proceed to the quarterfinals too. But kudos pa rin sa GDL Constructions
Yes.
for having a great runs all throughout the SINAG Liga Asya
Grabe.
Lakas 40 game natin.
Especially the game number 1, diba? Who would have thought this GDL Construction team struggled the elimination round for Group B. Ended up as the 8th seed. Itong MAPUA was on fire coming out of the gates, and then game 1, diba? They delivered a shocker, itong GDL Construction. But yun nga, MAPUA for the first time had a complete 15-man lineup. And again, like I said, di ba? Kakapisikalan, kakainitan ng ulo lang sa game yan. Pagkatapos, mag-aakapan niyan. But again, thank you so much po to GDL Construction. Of course, their team owner, Sir Gerardo De Luna. Coach Randy Santos, unfortunately, isn't here, but thank you so much, Coach Randy.
Yes.
To their assistant coaches, Coach Gilbert Victoria, Coach Michael Esguera, Coach Armando Trece, and of course to their players, Coach Froilan Bagyon, everyone from the GDL Construction side, thank you so much for joining the inaugural season of SINAG Lakas Kwarenta. And if you come back season 2, we cannot wait to see how you improve GDL Construction.
I'm pretty much sure mababalik pa ang GDL Construction
sure ako
sa
dyan.
next Lakas 40 stint natin. But that's the end of the ball game. Our final score, a 13-point win for Mapua 521 Trading Inc. against GDL Construction, 59-46. And because of that, Mapua 521 Trading Inc. will now proceed to quarterfinals 2. Now,
Pang-apat na team na papasok sa quarterfinals 2.
yes, the question is who will they be meeting sa quarterfinals 2 natin. Pero before that, sinong ba ang ating SINAG Lakas player of the ball game? Let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Penelope Wilhelmina.
Mapua 521 Trading indeed lit a fire as they bounce back. And kasi ngayon, kasama ng ating SINAG Lakas best player of the game, brought to you by J Project with 11 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, Ralph Ruby from Mapua 521 Trading Incorporation. First of all, Ralph, congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
During yung start ng third quarter, doon nagsimula yung unbreakable momentum ninyo. Sobrang saya ninyo na and sobrang ine-enjoy nyo lang yung laro. Paano nyo napanatili yung composure ninyo na ganong kalamangan during the whole duration of this ball game?
Siguro, sabi lang ni Coach, konting sipag pa. Tapos kasi last game, medyo pangit yung mga laro namin. So dapat mag-step up kami lahat din. Teamwork at saka tiwala sa mga teammates, tsaka sipag.
Now, Ralph, I will give you the opportunity to greet all your family, friends, and all the supporters of Mapua 521 Trading.
First of all, thank you kay God. Then thank you po sa mga boss ng 521. Si Boss Teddy, sila Boss Louie, then mga coaches. Then yung mga teammates ko sa Tiwala. Tapos binabati ko nga pala yung mother ko sa Leyte. Tapos yung tito ko si Mayor Manolo Ruby. Then mga aunties parating nanonood, nakasuporta sa amin. Then yung wife ko si Mia, yung anak ko Rafia, Marcos. And then lahat ng mga barkada sa Team Nemesis saka Team 150.
Once again, that's Ralph Ruby from Mapua 521 Trading, your SINAG Lakas best player of the game. But for now, back to you, Enzo Rowie.
Congratulations again to Ralph Ruby and the entire Mapua 521 Trading Inc. For advancing sa ating quarterfinals to Enzo. Pero what a great game that we have.
Yes.
Any final thoughts dun sa game natin between GDL and Mapua?
Well, now, apat na yung teams natin na nakakwalify for quarterfinals to. Mapua joins MC Sports Management, VPD Trading, and itong Malolos Republic. But syempre, before I pass it back to you, Rowie, thank you so much po once again to the GDL Construction team, their team owner, Sir Gerardo De Luna. Can't wait to see you po back here sa SINAG Lakas 40 for Season 2, yung Lakas 40 2.0 natin.
Na kailangan abangan ng mga SLA
Yes.
fans natin. And speaking of abangan nyo rin kasi coming up is our next do or die, win or go home between the Taytay J Project against IGT Warriors. Once again, this is Rowie Sacote accompanied by Enzo Galarosa, Penelope Wilhelmina, and of course, the remarkable SINAG crew led by Direk Nomar Santiago. Once again, this is SINAG Liga Asya Lakas Kwarenta. To our dedicated SLA fans, we'll see you guys in our next quarterfinals game. Peace!